Brandon's been giving it super big smoke in the planter, and we're thinking our discs are already shut and we're gonna have to reblade in season. We started with them brand new, and we are just over 14 and a half. We are like 14 2/3. So we lost half inch, not quite half inch. Looks like he's also been following in the Fettig tradition and getting her good and muddy. Is this field not dry yet?
Now, you gotta stay away from the slips quite a bit.
A lot of moisture there yet? That's good. It means our soils around the farm are good and heavy because everything else is pretty bone dry. Oh yeah, he's been giving her smoke. The outside wing, good and muddy. I am a proud brother, Brandon. It means we're getting all the acres, leaving nothing behind. I wanted an impact. Hey, you brought me a socket that fits my impact I have here. See if I can't break my 10mm bolt again. Okay, hopefully that's tight. Torque to spec with my wrist. Oh guys, today is Wednesday, and since Thursday, we have gotten 4 inches and 90 hundredths. Yes, 90 hundredths, not 9/10. That's just the way I like to say it, so that's the way I'm gonna say it. Let's go out and look at some fields and see how many of them are underwater. That's a lot of rain, which most part I think we could take, because it was really dry, but it just needs to warm the heck up. Like the lawn here is underwater, that post is underwater. There's normally not water sitting there. Every once in a while it pools up like that. Spring, when the ground's frozen, it can't seep down. I mean, it's been a really slow rain, which is good, not just pouring. I think the soil's at its maximum capability. I don't even know what word I'm trying to say. Soil can no longer hold more moisture. No more. We need warm weather. Rain come again around June 18th, and then continue raining for the rest of the summer. That field's all underwater. That's cool. Actually, I might have to go out there and replant some of that once that dries up. Well, I seeded through this, and now it's a lake. That typically only flows in the springtime for like 3 days when the snow is melting. But she's still gushing now. And it started raining again. You know, that gravel road is in really good shape for getting almost 5 inches of rain. Maybe I should be grabbing my fishing pole. There's a culvert right there, as you can kind of see, and it's got a lot of current. Running water usually means fish, right? I don't know. I should work here. Well, this is absolutely incredible to me. I'm down here in some of our sandier soil, and there is no water pool up anywhere. This stuff, I swear, it could rain 5 inches an hour and it would still never pool up. It'd still just drink it. This soil is so light and sandy. It just drinks the moisture. When it's wet, man, does it grow a crop. And the beans are still coming. They haven't died on me yet. I hope that's a leaf from the tree behind me, which it looks like it is. There's a big skip though. Are they still down there? Nothing down there. That's air cedar beans for you though. The singulation is just not on point. That is muddy. Good grief. So right back over that hill back there, we have a bunch of grain bags, and I kind of want to get back there to check on them, make sure they're all still doing okay, but I don't know that I would make it. But then again, the old bourbon can make it through anything, right? But then again, I don't know if I want to be that guy that tears up such a good looking road, as much as I don't like these wind towers. Decisions. I don't know if I'd make it. I really don't. Like, that is muddy. You know, the old Suburban, I think, could make it through just about anything. But I'm gonna be the nice guy, and I'm just gonna wait. And I'm gonna pray that my bags are okay back there. Backing out. Backing out, although that would be a lot of fun too. Oh, every urge in me is fighting not to go back there right now. Doing the road a favor here, punching through the giant blader ridge here and getting the water to drain off. So this right here is exactly what I do not want to see, and is kind of like my worst nightmare. And then, you know, a good old bag of corn here. Feels dry in there though, believe it or not. This is kind of a problem though. I wonder if I shouldn't grab a pump and pump this out before that doesn't feel dry. Yeah, it's still dry. Oh, and apparently we also got a lot of snow down here because there's still snow. That's some cool potatoes. Oh, shoot. How should I get this pumped out of here? What kind of a transfer pump should I use? This is kind of deep. It is still dry though. There's no water in there. At least on this side. This also feels dry, but this is not cool. This is not exactly shallow water along my bags. What about this side? So I just walked on that side of this bag. You know, it's dry. I don't know if I can say that this side feels dry. Yeah, I think that feels dry. Usually you can feel if it's dry or not if you just kind of kick it. If it's wet, it's going to be very stiff. If it's dry, you can still feel the corn moving around when you hit it. Believe me, I've been here in this situation before and it's not fun. I got to figure out a way to pump this water in a really quick fashion that I haven't thought of yet. You know, maybe that wasn't the smartest idea to have my window open. We gave the Suburban a good wash though. It's the proper way to do underbody wash. Okay, let's see if this thing runs before I go down there, and then I need tools to take it apart because
There's a hose down there, and then back there. Which one's longer?
oh, gasoline is on. That's not a good sign. That probably means it's plugged. We're gonna be so cooked. Pull the roll straight, so pull back this way. Like all the people in the comments told me I did wrong. Is there even gas in it?
Yep, I just filled it. I'm not sure if the cover's on tight though.
It is. Okay. See if we can break this rope. Turn the key on. Choke is on. Oh, that's good. You should grab another gas jug in there because we're gonna need a pitcher to prime it to get it to pump. So I think here's our idea. We're gonna take this John Deere sprayer pump or trash pump, whatever the heck you want to call it, and we're gonna try to pump it with that. I can honestly probably just grab a couple tires here and throw them in my rear end. Okay, Cameron and I are back here. We got the big trash pump or whatever you want to call it. Trying to decide if we pump this first one because there's not a lot of water here, but there's kind of enough. Yeah, I think we're gonna. I'm gonna start digging a hole. You start figuring it out. Have fun. Oh, hip waders are in the Suburban. All right, let's start this engine up and see if we can get it to pump or if it's just gonna suck air. I don't got the greatest of hopes. Okay, we're gonna call the first bag here, I think, pumped, and we're gonna move to the next one. Got it pretty much down in my little hole. Now my hands are now numb, can't feel them, but that's fine, they're still working. Oh, be a farmer, they said. It'll be fun, they said. I'm not having a whole lot of freaking fun, guys. I'm cold, I'm wet, and I'd rather be doing anything else to this right now. But in a way, it's also kind of fun, so I can't complain, even though I am. As long as we can get that pickup in here without it sliding into a bag. There's a lot of water. This is not cool potatoes. I think right back here felt deeper. Yeah, I think back here is deeper, it feels like. Right here. Well, we got 2 rows done. Now we're on the 3rd, and it only gets deeper. It's basically, I'm soaked everywhere. Every square inch of me is soaked. I don't even care at this point. At this point, it's honestly probably just a cold plunge. I kind of want to just start swimming like a little flamingo or a bird that swims in water. We're pumping. Okay, well that's pumping. I'm gonna start digging myself another hole. Okay, I think I got a pretty good sized hole going here somewhere. Whoa! Yep. At this point, we're just swimming. Oh, my foot's stuck. Are you having fun, Cameron?
Just a blast.
I bet them hip waders are pretty nice.
They are.
Yeah. I own 2 pair. I brought 1. Should pump foot now, deep down in there. I'm a little cold. Well, we got this one good enough for now. I can feel the hypothermia actively kicking in, so that's good. It's still actively raining too, so we're gonna have to come back and pump this in the morning. But at least there's not over a foot of water sitting there anymore. It's just muddy gobbness. Please don't be stuck. Come on, you old Chevy power. Need some Chevy traction. Oh, it's so cold. I'm ready to be done. One left of all the water. Ah, I need to warm up. I'm definitely inches away from hypothermia, which is cool. It's good. It's good. It means progress. Do you lose your mind if you get hypothermia? Because this light looks like it's on. It actually is. I know that's shorting out. But that's probably the thing where you start losing your mind. We've been leaving this Suburban run, so it's nice and warm. But then every time I come in here, I don't want to get back out because it's warm in here. Woo! We're feeling alive! This one's deep. This is all the water. We're having fun. Farming is so fun. Oh my goodness. I don't think I've ever been so cold in my life. We got her all set up there though. She's pumping. I'm in here warming up. Woofed. You know, if we're using a suck hose that is just plugging up with corn leaves immediately, I'd say that's pretty good flow. Good. Well, I went home and did what I probably should have done to begin with, but I didn't over prepare on this one. Get some hip waders. And it looks like I got back at just the right time, right, Cameron?
A couple minutes later, I think I'd have this finished packed up.
Oh, shoot. So you're saying I was too quick?
Exactly.
I thought I was driving fast, and I thought this would take way longer.
Oh, it's all pumped out now.
I know, that's what I'm like. I can't do it anymore because if I get back out of the vehicle, I'm gonna freeze. Like, I'm gonna fall over. Whoa. I don't know if you guys can tell here, but some of my lights on my light bar, I don't know if it's picking up, are flickering. So that light bar is going out. And I think my ones on my roof, I was not going crazy. I have these on right now. That's as bright as they are. Those are also probably going out. I think I spent $180 for all the lights on that thing, and they lasted me 2 years, so I can't complain with cheap lights like that. I'm now walking along and just making sure that the corn is still okay. Like I was saying earlier, one way to do that is just hit it. You can just feel whether or not it's dry or wet. Because believe it or not, this isn't my first rodeo with this in bags. I'm not proud to say that, but it's not. And there's still water here. That's definitely gonna have to get pumped tomorrow. Yep, all the way down there. Oh, feels good. Cameron looks a little stuck. Come on, Chevy. It's moving-ish. So I know this spring, one of these bags had a little bit of water in it from runoff too. We actually didn't end up pumping that. And it might have been this one. This bag, I do feel way down there on the bottom, a little bit of stiffness. But if it's just the bottom little bit, you know, I don't think I'm gonna complain about that. See how far up it goes. I've marked that about 20 feet back that way. Here, I think I'd say it's fine. See how she feels over here. Feels good. These bags really shouldn't have holes in them because before we laid these bags here, we took the combines and the grain cart and drove these stalks down 1,000,000 times. So that way the stalks wouldn't puncture the bags. It's just a matter of did a mouse crawl along there and poke a hole. But visually looking at them, they do look pretty good. I think we're in the clear. You made it. If only it was muddy out here. Like, it'd be so much more fun. I'm not complaining though. We just got home, or I just got home to get a change. I took a peek at the rain gauge. We're now at 5 inches and 30 hundredths. So our ground is definitely very saturated, which I'm very thankful for, as long as it warms up here soon. It was right here on the other side is where it didn't feel good, just on the bottom. But this side does feel good, so I don't know. Oh, there's my hole from pumping. I think we're in the clear. Might have had a little bit of spoilage. Yeah, we're Gucci here. All dry corn all the way down. So yeah, maybe got a tiny bit of spoilage, but all things considered, there's a lot of corn here. I'm rather pleased. Maybe a tiny bit here. So this bag, a tiny bit as well. On this side has got some stiff grain, which means it's wet. And then here we're good. There's just a little small piece in the low spot here. Just a little bit. I can live with that. I can live with that. Up here, yeah, it's 100% again. That was a little nerve-wracking when I first got down here and saw this and saw that much moisture around these bags. Now, tomorrow, whether the guys with the windmills like it or not, I'm driving down that road that I was on earlier and making sure those bags don't have the same issue. But the slope on those I think was pretty good. I don't think there's gonna be any water pool up like there is here. Here's was the first one we pumped and already got some new water accumulation. And here where the water is, oh, there's a hole there. This bag feels good again. I've never seen moisture around this bag and it's hitting like it's hard. That's not cool. And this one's not a little bit, this one's a lot of bit. This one's like 6 inches. If it was easy, everyone would do it, right? what they always say. It doesn't make much sense to me. I've never seen or had any signs of water sitting along this bag at all. But that side is kicking like it's wet. This side's kicking like it's dry. Oh man, I just work here. Hopefully it's okay.